So I'm a big advocate of the profession of optometry, and I like to be very transparent with anybody who's in the profession or looking to get into the profession. But if you like to do this particular thing, this may not be the right profession for you. Stick around and I'll fill you in. Hey guys, I'm Dr. Ryan Court and this is Ryan Reflects. On this channel, I share with you actionable personal development content as well as my thoughts on trending topics and common life experiences. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Also, throughout any point in the video, make sure you check out the notes and links in the description below. Optometrists and healthcare providers in general are in the business of serving people, right? You have to be there when people need you. And in particular in eye care, if you do this one thing, and it's part of maybe your tradition or your family's DNA, every single year they do this, this may not be the right profession for you. So what am I talking about? Well, it's December here, 2020, and as optometrists, this is one of our busiest months of the year. Well, Christmas comes, if you celebrate Christmas, December 25th, and that next week, all the way till New Year's Day, is absolutely slammed. And the reason being is that vision insurance coverage and medical insurance coverage, mostly vision care plans, transition over to a new effective year for services and benefits towards glasses and contact lenses on January 1. So people that haven't utilized those plans are, particularly the people that procrastinated, all come and flood into optometry offices. So if you practice in private practice optometry or corporate optometry, anybody who takes those plans, that last week of the year is kind of a no-fly zone, meaning there is no traveling, at least far away traveling during that time for the vast majority of ODs. So if your family, your friends, or your life goals are to travel during the holidays, particularly between Christmas and New Year's, you may not want to be an optometrist. But let me give you the caveat here, right? So I have friends that work in academia at the VA and at particular facilities where actually it's a lot quieter during that time of year. Particularly my friends that work in academia, that time of year, the students are home. They may be still running clinic, but they're able to travel. And so there are certain, maybe if you're in industry and you work for a company, towards the end of the year, corporations tend to shut down. And so if your family or your mentality is to travel that time of year, just keep in mind that it may not be the best option for you to become an optometrist. Now, if you're already an optometrist, and here's how I go ahead and handle this situation. My wife loves the holidays, and she's always talking about traveling, particularly towards the end of the year. We plan things around not only the end of the year, but around holidays in general. I work in a sublease office next to a lens crafters. We have to have coverage and we have to provide patient care on a lot of federal holidays. So instead of really celebrating on a lot of those holidays, we celebrate before, after, just like if something happened where you had to work on a specific day, whether it's an anniversary or birthday, you work around it, right? And that's something that we've grown accustomed to. It's been great. Not to mention it's really expensive to travel towards the end of the year. So when you travel on off seasons, you're able to truly get a good bang for your buck, and maybe even it's a little bit less crowded. Another thing to be mindful of here is that if you're going to go into healthcare, right, across the board, if you're in a hospital-based setting, you're going to be working holidays, you're going to be working evenings, weekends, in the vast majority of cases. So if you want to serve others, remember, you have to be around when they are in dire need of being served. And anything that's inpatient and in a hospital-based setting, you're going to be working some unique hours. With that being said, there's also clear and unique benefits, but something to be mindful of before you go on the pathway of becoming a healthcare professional. If you already are a healthcare professional, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this, particularly if you're an optometrist. But at the end of the day, I still highly recommend the profession and becoming a provider, but just something to be mindful of. And if you do travel that last week of the year and you're an optometrist, I'd love to hear how you go about doing so in the comments below, as well as if you have any thoughts on the subject. With that being said, stick around for my next video where we can reflect and grow stronger together.